Hello everyone, it is Uchiha back with another video, and this is a new original What If. What if Deku had the powers of the Powerpuff Girls? Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Izuku unlocked his powers at the age of 5. Bakugo and some kids were bullying Izuku, and the other kids. That's when Izuku got mad and activated his newly undiscovered quirk, PPG quirk. This quirk has numerous abilities: flight, sonic booms, heat vision, invulnerability, ice breath, super speed, super strength, just to name a few. Izuku randomly punched Bakugo and the kids 40 meters on the ground and got in trouble by the teacher. And Izuku's mom quickly was called to pick him up. Inko did not put Izuku on punishment. She knew that this quirk is familiar to her. Izuku, I am surprised that you finally unlocked your quirk, but you don't know how to use your quirk. So I'm taking you to America for training sessions under the Powerpuff Girls. They have abilities like you. Inko introduces the Powerpuff Girls to Izuku. The one with blue eyes and is blonde is Bubbles. The one with green eyes and black hair is Buttercup. And the leader with ginger hair and pink eyes is Blossom. The Powerpuff Girls are the number one team of heroine heroes in America. They are age 25 in America. The Powerpuff Girls will train you for a whole week. Then you will go back to Japan with me. On the first day of training, being held on a training simulator, Bubbles has Izuku learn how to use his speed and flight to save people and pets from falling off of a building. Izuku watches Bubbles sprint fast and save multiple cats and dogs from falling on the ground from a tall building. Izuku learned this training rather quickly. Bubbles is amazed because it took her and her sisters years to master their powers. On day 2, Izuku trains Buttercup for super strength sonic boom training. In this training simulation, there are multiple enemies that have superpowers. The goal of the exercise is to subdue the enemies and control the damage of the city to not harm citizens. The enemies attack Buttercup, and Buttercup makes quick work of the villains with nerve damage with her sonic boom to disrupt the enemy's hearing. Then she super speeds to maneuver the opponent to hit another opponent with a barrage of punches and kicks. and the enemies are down. Then Buttercup says, "It's your turn, Izuku." Izuku does the same as Buttercup, and Buttercup is impressed. But she tells Deku that Blossom's training will not be as easy as hers and Bubbles. Blossom training lasts the remainder of the week. During this time, Izuku learns how to use Ice Breath, Heat Vision properly, and how to use all his abilities. Inko returns and tells Izuku. Inko returns and takes Izuku on a plane to Japan. Several years pass. By this time, Izuku joins UA to become a pro hero. Izuku is in middle school and looks at Bakugo, and everyone notices that Bakugo and Izuku are top candidates for going to UA High School. The entrance exam is taking place next week. The entrance exam of UA High. Izuku passes the reading portion, and Izuku meets Uraraka like in canon, but this time Izuku floats in the air, and Uraraka is stunned by this, and she says, "I didn't even activate my quirk. How are you floating in the air? Do you have a quirk like mine?" Deku says he has a quirk with multiple abilities. Uraraka is impressed by this revelation and tells him he is in a shoo-in for the test. Izuku smiles, and the combat portion of the exam is about to begin. President Mike says you will get some rescue points as well as damage points for defeating the Zero Pointer and the minions. Izuku this time uses super speed and super strength to destroy 10 robots. Then Izuku saves Uraraka from the Zero Pointer with Heat Vision and Ice Breath, then a super strength punch for the finisher. All Might is surprised and delivers his test results in person. Izuku thought he didn't pass the exam because he kept checking the mailbox for a week. All Might rings the doorbell and says, "Young man, you have demonstrated an excellent performance on the entrance exam. You have the highest exam result in the history of UA. You've got the highest score on the exam and have entry into the Hero Academia." Class 1A, Izuku and Inko are starstruck. All Might showed up and told them that Izuku is going to be in Class 1A at UA High, and he hand-delivered the results in person. Izuku walks the halls of UA and finds his classmate Bakugo arguing with Ida like in canon. However, there is a better friendship between Bakugo and Izuku because they have respect for each other. Aizawa arrives like in canon. He says that he is Class 1A's homeroom teacher. Aizawa has Class 1A to do the test like in canon, but this time Izuku has the highest score on the test. Aizawa vows Azawa is starstruck and says, "No wonder why this kid passed the exam with high colors." The heroes versus villains test is conducted the following day. All Might has the students being broken up into different teams. Heroes and villains. Rudaku Sato and Izuku Midori are Team A. They fight Team C villains, Tenya Ida and Shoto Todoroki. Tenya stays and protects the bomb while Shoto attacks the hero team. Shoto shoots a large iceberg attack at the hero team. Izuku counters with heat vision and super sonic boom attack. Then Izuku speed blitz Shoto and knocks him out with a punch. Then Sato uses his insect armies to find Tenya from hiding. Then Izuku tells Sato to tie Shoto, and Izuku speed blitzes Ida and uses ice breath to freeze him. And the hero team wins the match. All Might is impressed by Izuku's leadership skills and strength. All Might says that if he didn't give Mirio his quirk, he would have given his quirk to Izuku. All Might also believes that Izuku is holding back his real strength, and he might be more powerful than the number one heroes in America, the Powerpuff Girls, and himself. All Might says Team A heroes win. Team B is Uraraka and Bakugo versus Team C, Momo and Asato. Momo sets traps for Team B. Uraraka and Bakugo make quick work of the traps. Uraraka puts Momo and Asato in the air with her quirk, while Bakugo captures the bomb. Team B heroes wins, announce All Might. Every other match goes like canon. The next day, the next week, Class 1A has the simulation training for the USJ Stadium. Pro Hero 13 was talking to the class while a black hole randomly appears with villains coming out of the class. Out of it. The class asks if this is fake. 13 tells them this is real. Her and Aizawa spring into action, but the teachers are having trouble with Nomu and Kurogiri separating the students into separate locations. Izuku, Sue, and Miru are relocated to the water disaster area. Villains are attacking the ship, but Izuku comes up with a new move he's been working on, Tornado Vortex. Izuku floats in the air and rapidly spins around in a circle and forms a tornado vortex, which sucks up all the villains. Then Deku saves Sumiru with his flight ability, and they rush to help the other students. And later, they help Aizawa fight Tomura Shimaraki. Izuku uses heat vision on Tomura until a Nomu protects Tomura. Deku makes quick work of the Nomu, and Kurogiri has the villains flee. The USG incident was reported that a student defeated all the villains by himself. That's the end of part one. Have a great day.